Howdy, gang. Good morning. And Tiger is back. It's another sunny Thursday in Arizona. Tiger is back. Whoops. It's another. So I got two folks here. How is everybody? No, my thing says, my thing, which is my phone, thinks we have six folks here. So all the lurkers, good morning. Happy lurking. Hey, Kim. Ugh. I need to get more. Excuse me. I need to get more. What was my right pen? I need to get more co hosts. I know what to do with myself. Oh, I wish I could make that email thing a little bit smaller. It's like taking up so much of the screen. Of course, I also added my PayPal plea. Actually, I was, man, I hope nobody put me on hold there for a second while I was Dusty Moose, good morning. While I was doing that would have been quite the picture. I was thinking of getting one of those buy me a coffee accounts that they have nowadays, where you can kind of like a GoFundMe type thing, um, where you can get people to just send you tips or send you some coffee money, because those kittens are getting expensive. They're eating a lot right now. They're also heavy. When I had them TNR'd, they were between 7 and 8 pounds, and they're only 7 months old. So yeah, I'm trying to cut down the food I give them. Hey, Kaz. I'm trying to cut down on the food I give them, but the problem is that the others from across the street, which is A, their mama, and B, the older siblings, are not always there at the same time. And when they're done eating, then the others all of a sudden show up, and then I gotta give them something. And those kittens are smart enough. They know to stick around because they know there may be more. And they show up for every meal, even if they already had breakfast. And then the mama shows up an hour later, and I'm giving the mama some breakfast. They come running to take the food away from the mama, so I gotta give them a little extra so that they leave the mama alone. And cats like to nibble anyways. Like the indoor kitties, they all nibble all day long. They have their little, and there's Bismarck behind me. Can you see him? Hi, Bismarck. Say hi to our friends. And they nibble all day long, but that's different. They're indoors and they have their food, while the outdoor kitties, if I leave the food out, then neighbor's dog or the chicken come, or the pigeons. Even the pigeons steal the cat food. They love cat food. I don't know how many pigeons I've been feeding here in the last few months, but it's getting old. And yeah, I'm going through like a bag at least a month, if not more. And the TNR got more expensive too. It used to be just 20, 25 bucks per cat. Now it's 35 bucks per cat. And I had three cats within the past month. So that's over $100 right there. So yeah, it adds up. So if anyone feels like giving me a tip or contributing to the cat food fund, I would really appreciate it. You can always send me a buck or two on PayPal as a, in that case, as a, I don't think, friends and family or something like that, so I don't have to pay fees. Hey, Rory. Yeah, cold and snowy Colorado. I love, if that's the irony, I actually love the cold and snowy days in Colorado. I have some beautiful pictures of the snow outside my window right after the blizzard hit. I remember that one day they called me in to work because half the people didn't show up. They were all stuck, and I didn't really want to deal with it, and I didn't really want to shovel my car out of the. Yeah, I did have that carport, but the carport in front of my car was still, Actually, I had a neighbor who was the caretaker at the time of the place, supposedly, who was really nice. He would really help me with the shoveling and everything. He would just shovel mine while he was shoveling his. And But yeah, it's just beautiful to look at as long as we don't have to drive. And that was the only time I refused overtime or refused an extra shift when they called me, because I was like, no, I'm not gonna drive in this weather. I could have, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to stay home with some hot cocoa and a good movie, and it was a Saturday. I just didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go to work that day. And I said, yeah, I'll decline. Thank you very much. Yeah, the cold is not that great. I I mean, you can always put on more clothes, but at some point you can't move anymore when you have like 10 layers of clothes. But it's let's see if I get that a little bit better view there. So, but and yes, I should have ironed my shirt, but no, I'm not into ironing these days. So, um, so yeah, it was. Yeah, what can you do? It's it's and actually it was funny because it was in Colorado where Zoltan learned to sleep under the covers. Before he never was cold enough, but in Colorado he figured out that you can get under the covers, and it's warmer under there. So he started sleeping under the covers, and he still does it now in the winter time. And now he taught Grayson to do the same thing. So I just posted a picture on my personal Instagram a few days ago where Grayson and Zoltan were both under the cover, and oh, they're so cute together. So what else is new? How are you doing? How are you all doing? How was your week? And I have all these annoying requests and stuff. Please hit the thumb, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. But I think everybody who's here now um, already knows the drill, and anyone who's not here who will show up by accident later will miss this announcement. So, oh, yeah, I have a dollar horse. It came from my grandmother. I've been thinking of selling it, but I haven't yet. Claudia, hey, how are you today? So, yeah, it's somewhere in the back. I keep digging it out, and then I lose it again. And I dig it out again, and I'll probably sell it, yes, at some point in time, because I can't keep everything. Speaking of horses, I have a special treat today, which may or may not go to someone else's home. Look at this guy. Now this one, I'm not so sure if I really want to offer it here. I'm not so sure this is the right. Hey Bree, this is the right group, but it is an absolutely beautiful brass horses, and it's big. They're big, so I may show those later in the end if anyone is interested. But yes, it's gonna be almost too heavy for me to lift it. Almost too big to get in the picture. But yeah, they are just absolutely stunning. And I may just stick them on my own shelf there for a while, but no, now I can't put them back because I can't see where. No, let's put it over there. So, what else is happening? I know Claudia is gonna be on Vintage and Vino tomorrow. I'm excited about that. And I am going to be vending locally here in Mesa, Arizona on Saturday. And Bree has offered me her help. I appreciate it. Yeah, the necklace. My necklace is another horse. That's actually one I picked up at the craft, the craft show in Tempe. And well, that's just another kitty. Yeah, kitties. I had that tiger I was gonna use, but then I figured that wouldn't make it in the picture. Plus, I have this that would have been on. Yeah. Anyway, let's stop the mumbling. Yeah, I'm already freaking out about the sale. My house is a mess right now. If you could see beyond there's boxes and stuff everywhere on the floor, and I haven't even looked at the spare room, and I haven't even looked at the laundry room because there's stuff in both. Hi, Maggie. Good morning. There's stuff in both of those rooms too that's supposed to go. And my hi, Connie. Good morning. Anything lurking is cool. We appreciate lurking. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I know I probably have enough stuff right now to fill 3 spaces, and I only get 1 space. So that's gonna be a problem. And I'm pondering anything that doesn't sell at the market, and I may just drop it off at Goodwill on the way home. There's 3 Goodwills between me and the mall where that thing is taking place. Even though I would prefer to take the good stuff to the Humane Society thrift store, but that's all the way, yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna be playing that by ear. Since I'm gonna borrow my neighbor's car, I can't. I have to get it unloaded that same day. So, but we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I'm hoping to make some money and especially get some of the items that are clogging up my house cleaned out without feeling bad about it. If I donated to Guccieville, I would feel about it because would feel about it because they're not my favorite charity to donate to, even though I do donate sometimes because they're close to my house. And now there's gonna be another one opening up tomorrow, just about a mile or 2 miles south of my house. It's awesome. I actually drove by there yesterday, or day before yesterday, on my way home, and there was already activity going on there. I was wondering if they were already pre-open or something, but it was more likely that they were just getting everything set up for tomorrow, for the big grand opening. And I'm probably gonna go out early tomorrow and get in line and check it out. Yeah, there is a white dove on where is it? On um is it Broadway or Baseline? And Alma School. There we go, Bree. We can do that. So yeah, there is that. There is a white dove, and then there was this white dove up in your neighborhood that I saw on Monday, that or Tuesday. That was awesome. That was my nicest white dove store I've seen so far. It was the biggest one, and it was really nicely organized. I actually bought a couple of items, mostly for myself, because the white dove is priced a little bit higher, but it's a real good. That's a real good charity too, because I support a local hospice. So yeah, there's that. So what else? What else? Hey Georgia, good morning. So let's go ahead and show you some items in case you're interested in rehoming something, or if you're interested in maybe you need some gifts for yourself or for others. I have some cool stuff. I even have some Christmassy stuff. Yeah, that's why I like the white dove. That was so embarrassing though. I had a friend who was moving, and they asked me to help because that was, well, they were when I was still on Facebook, because I was suspended because of the hackers destroying my account. Um, my friend was asking for help hauling some stuff to the thrift stores, and it just so happened that I had a U-Haul already rented that day because I had bought some furniture at a at a at a local estate sale auction in North Phoenix, and I had to take a U-Haul up to pick up that furniture. So I told her, hey, not far from me. I can just drop off my furniture at my house, and I'll come over and haul all the stuff to the thrift store for you. And that was a White Dove thrift store. And I asked them, did you call them? Do they know where you were coming? They're like, oh no, we donated there before. You don't have to call them. That's fine. They'll take it. Okay, whatever. So I pulled up there with a whole U-Haul van full of stuff, and that van was full. And God, were they mad at me. You're supposed to call. You're supposed to let us know when you bring this much stuff to make sure we have enough people. So these poor people who were not even prepared to help unload the car, the van, they all had to help me unload that van, and they were like, "Yeah." I told him. So that was my experience with donating to the White Dove. So, anywho, what else do we have? I do have a couple Christmassy items, even some German Christmas. So I'm not specifically into the Christmas items. I just have some. I still have that. Hey, Ancestral Beginnings. Good morning. I still have the those blue ornaments from 2 weeks ago. I'll probably bring them back next week in case anyone is still looking for ornaments, because those were really nice. But I have some German ornaments too. So how do we start? I got my setup a little bit differently today, so it's kind of hard. And because now I have less space here in front of me for my notes, because I gotta take notes. If I don't take notes, I can't ship out. Oh yeah, speak of shipping, because of my event on Saturday, I'm gonna plan on shipping on or getting everything packed up on Sunday, because I have so much to do to get everything packed and ready and sorted still. I just don't have time to do any packing today or tomorrow. I hope you will forgive me for that. So, hey Jeannie, good morning. Hey Vicky. So let's go ahead and get started. Now that we are complete, the usual suspects are here. And please, please, please thumb my video. Even this thumb, any thumb works, as long as it's a thumb. um, yeah, and I know I was going to do a haul video because I picked up a lot of stuff in the past couple of weeks, especially with the antique market. Especially this past Saturday, man, I brought a carload of stuff back from the antique market, or they call it flea market. And then tomorrow on Saturday, the same lady is gonna be there that I bought from last week. Of course, I'm gonna be vending too, so I can't run around and do a lot of shopping. But I'm gonna try and find her early and pick up, because she had a booth at one of the antique malls, and she got rid of that. So all her stuff is still priced the antique mall price, but everything is 75% off. And when I bought from her, I bought 3 boxes full of stuff, and I got a really good deal. She gave me a little discount and threw in some freebies too. So yeah, she was awesome. I should have gotten her phone number and gotten in touch with her before tomorrow, but sounds like she has a whole garage full of stuff. So there'll probably be more opportunities for me to get some stuff from her, because she has a lot of glass, and some of that glass is actually in here today. Anything that does not find a new home today, I will probably still sit down and do a haul video next week. I just haven't had time with everything going on right now. I also had this bittersweet that I showed you last week. It is now on my shelf over there, but I gotta figure out how to get that sold, because it's so big. I don't want to have to deal with shipping it, but I may have to. I'll probably take it to the antique mall and see if anyone is willing to pay big bucks for it there. I'm not sure they are, but then it's worth it. And if someone who knows what they see walks by and sees it, I may get lucky with that. Hey, Roxanne. Of course, I'm worried about someone breaking it at that mall. That's my next worry. I gotta figure out about the insurance, which I just learned that my homeowners may actually kick in for that, because I'm just using the space. It's like a rental space. So we'll see. I have to call them about that, but you know what? I need to be done. I need to be done blabbering on and on, because I got a long day ahead. I got a lot more cleaning up to do. My house right now, I can hardly set foot anywhere because there's stuff everywhere. My floors are full with boxes and boxes, stuff in boxes and stuff out of boxes, and boxes waiting for stuff to be put in, and boxes. Yeah. Oh boy. What do we have? Oh, yeah, one of the items I picked up the other day. I don't know if this is crystal or glass. It is a nice little heavy Christmas tree, and it was sitting on my table here next to me yesterday, and with the sun glaring at it, it was like all the tips had the coolest colors, kind of almost like rainbow-like colors. And it appears that all the tips are in good shape. Nothing is broken, that's just some bubbles in the glass. So it doesn't sound like crystal. Oops. I don't have anything to ding it with. It doesn't sound like crystal. I think it's just glass, but it's a beautiful piece. It is about 10.5 inches tall. So it is a little bit twice my face. Tall. And we're going to start this guy at $15. We're going to start this guy at $15. And there's the bottom. It is absolutely stunning. It is. Okay, I got Vicky for 15. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Hi, Yolanda. Good morning, and thank you for participating in the oh, and Gayleen. Hi, Gayleen. Hey, Vintage and Vino. Whichever one you are, or both of you. How are you today? On your way to any sales? You know what? This is kind of a... I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the picture here because it kind of takes away from the being able to show you my item. Hope! I hope. Knowing you, Hope, you probably pick up half the stuff that I bring tomorrow because there may be some stuff that may be interesting to you for your booth on my sellout table. There we go. And Vicky is out. Thank you. Let's go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Let's put this over here. Yeah, my new setup is not very friendly towards the putting stuff away or writing in my little book. Whoops. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. And this goes to Hope for $25. I appreciate it. I'll bring it on Saturday. At least. I don't have to ship it. Whoops. Sorry about that. Like I said, I've got my desktop set up a little bit higher to get a better picture so that it doesn't always show me from below. But then it's also kind of easier to hit it the wrong way and make you all seasick. What's going on? This is moving. Cool. What's next? Oh, where is the next item? That was a glass bowl I had. A glass bowl, which is, this may or may not be a Murano. This may or may not have been meant to be an ashtray. It's a pink, silver speckled glass dish. Now it looks like this would have could have been made for cigarettes as an ashtray, but at the same time, the way it looks to me, it looks like a flower. It looks like it was made to look like a flower, which I love that idea. It's the perfect dual purpose. It could be an ashtray or it could not be an ashtray. It is not obvious to be an ashtray. In fact, I have some real nice crystal and glass ashtrays that'll be in my sale on Saturday because they're just rising picks. Good morning. Thank you very much for stopping in. And please, please, please. Hey, Becky. Long time no see. We got to do a sale together again. And Veronica? Hello, everybody. So we're starting this guy at $15 as well. We're starting this guy at $15. It is a little bit smaller, but it's just a beautiful piece of work. And it is so smooth. It is about 4.5 total inches across and the longest. It's kind of hard to measure because it's kind of triangular, but it is just pretty. I fell in love with it. I saw it last month and then I saw it again last weekend. It was still there, so I picked it up from one of the vendors at the antique/flea market. But it's just beautiful. Well, I don't have to tell you that. We just do that, don't we? It's like you have your own eyes and you have your own ideas of beauty, but then we have to sit here and, hey, Tim, good morning. And then we have to sit here and tell you, oh, this is so beautiful. And then you're probably thinking, nah, that's ugly. That's not my taste. Or the other way around. Yeah, of course it's beautiful. That's why it's being shown here on YouTube. And here's the back. If it was a little bit more purple. If only it was purple. That's my new tagline. If only it was purple. It does look kind of a dark pinkish color. So actually looking at behind with the background here in front of this StreamYard picture, it does look kind of purple actually. So it could go as purple in the right setting. But no one seems to be interested, and that's okay. We'll just move on. And there will be a recap later. There is, however, and that was another $15 start, a turtle. And you know what? I did have pictures and never posted them. I'm so bad about the whole cranberry. There you go, Hope. Yep. Look at that guy. Carnival glass turtle. Pele, Hawaii made this. It is just absolutely so cool. And it's like, here's the bottom. You can use that as a paperweight, or, well, we don't really use paper anymore. We use our tablets. You can make it into a tablet weight. Maybe your tablet needs to be weighed down, right? Or you can just put it on your knick-knack shelf, a little sit about, and enjoy this guy, because the colors are just totally cool. Thank you very much. The offers are coming in. I appreciate that. And it is just so beautiful. Well, here I am going again telling you that it's beautiful. And if you don't think so, then you're going to sit there again saying, shut up, Tiger. Speak for yourself. Well, I am. I love the way the feet are shiny too. Because whatever that is they put on those feet, they're kind of silvery shiny. Whoops. Hey, Michelle, good morning. So yeah, this is absolutely beautiful piece. Okay, let's go ahead and start counting this guy down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hey, Geneva. Did I say hi to you already? Between you and the Dusty Moose, I always get you guys mixed up. Well, not always, but let's go ahead, and that was another. Thank you very much. And I got Vicky for 22. I appreciate that. Thank you. Got the next one. And what's next? I'm telling you. What am I looking at? Yeah. I do have a Fenton Cobalt Blue bell. Now, this is not signed and it doesn't have the sticker, but the gentleman I got this from was a Fenton, worked for Fenton a while back, and he had several Fenton pieces. I actually bought a few more of these bells, but this one, anyone who has headphones, I'm gonna ring the bell. So it's not the loudest ring. I think it's signed actually. Yeah, it is signed here. Otis Leonis, 1992. Did I just say it was not signed? Of course it was signed. Duh. Kind of hard to. There we go. There's the signature. Otis or Chris? The Leonis, 1992. Yeah, the G. No, I'm looking at the D. Dirt and dusty. Letters, names that start with the same letter or the same word, I always get mixed up. In fact, I was talking to someone about that recently and apologized to them, and they were so like, "Oh yeah, you can mix that up," and I'm like, "No, you really can't, because it's only one letter that's the same, and everything else is different." But I still have a hard time. That's the way my brain works. But at least it works, so I'm not complaining. So yes, this is a Fenton. I forgot what the name was. It's got the flowery design, cobalt blue bell. And we're starting this at $15 as well. Today is $15 day. Aloha, Freddy. We just missed the Hawaiian turtle. How have you been? Actually, I meant to message you, and I've been so busy right now. I haven't gotten around to it. There we go. There's some flowers up there. There's flowers everywhere. So, and again, there is the signature. I should probably do it the other way today. This time, I don't think I can do it the other way around. Oh yeah, there we go. I had upside down earlier. I still think it's an Otis, but it could be a Chris or Ohio. Lions. Ohio Lions, 1992. Could that be like a sports team or something? That gives us a whole new, yeah, it's Ohio Lions. I had no clue. I thought it was a Chris guy or an Otis or something. Leave it up to me. Leave it to Tiger. Look, it matches my shirt. Almost. I never even knew that Ohio Lions were a thing. I'm more into Tigers. Even though the LSU Tigers are in the same division as my Volunteers, but then they're purple. Yeah. So, yeah, but you've been busy on whatnot too, haven't you? Once I get my house cleaned out and all this clutter out of there, I'm gonna get back into whatnot again. I just gotta stop being so overwhelmed with everything. Ah, I should have a Fenton logo. Well, it's kind of hard to see from here. It's too far in. I really can't see that far in. I mean, even with a, I don't know, Becky. Whoever ends up with this piece will have to do some research. Yes, go Vols. And boy, are they having a season this year. Huh. Yeah. But I don't see a lot of interest in Ohio Lions. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be interested in Ohio Lions either. Where's Claudia? She's from Ohio. Okay, we are going to move on. I have more Fenton too. Move on to the bowl. We have the Fenton, what is it called? Rose Bowl or something. And of course I didn't bring my black light out again because I think this would be glowy and I was going to check it and I completely forgot. And this one was starting at $20. It is signed. Here's the signature. J.K. Kisner. I actually found J.K. Kisner. So, hand painted by J.K. Kisner. And I apologize. I've been thinking of this black light forever, and it's still in the kitchen. I keep forgetting to bring it out. I don't know. It's somewhere buried behind cat food dishes. Maybe it's a well. I mean, they named the team. I mean, they got it on that. Go from. Have fun, Tim. See y'all tomorrow night with Claudia. Aw, happy birthday, Bonnie. Nice. That's a big birthday, the big 7-0. I'm still a few years away from that. So we're starting this at $20. I don't see any interest. That's okay. We're gonna move on. It's a beautiful piece, though. Next time I have the black light, I promise. I'm gonna write it in my hand, and well, I'll find it when I clean up, when I get my stuff done for the sale on Saturday. So we do have the Blue Mountain pottery. I have more Blue Mountain pottery. I picked up some more pieces. This one is a duck. Oh, Bonnie, I saw you 20 for the Fenton. Was that your birthday gift to yourself? Go ahead and count this down. I'm sorry I didn't see that. But that's why I have you all to keep me on track. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Okay, and we got. I was going to put a box back here somewhere so I can put all this stuff in the box so I don't lose it before it. And with everything going on right now, but thank you very much. You got it, Bonnie. Appreciate it. I do have your email and your information, correct? I think I do. But if not, when in doubt, send it out. You know the drill. Now, back to Blue Mountain. I also have a couple swans for later, but for now we have the totally cool duck. Duck, duck, duck. I left that guy behind. I left her behind last month. And I picked a couple other pieces, and I know the frog went to California. And when it showed up Saturday, they told me someone had actually asked about the frog. I was so glad I picked him up last month. But the rest of the pieces that I was the one who regretted not having picked them up. They were still there for me to pick up last weekend, and I am really happy about it because I just love Blue Mountain. It is such a nice quality pieces, and that was a sticker that I wasn't able to get off all the way, and I didn't have time to soak it in water. I will. Yes, Mr. Mister, all good. He is changing from one cushion to the next cushion because we gotta treat all cushions evenly. We cannot discriminate against any cushions. So, oh yeah, I never told you the price yet. $25 for the Blue Mountain Duck. $25 starting offer. It is right, Kim. I do love the glaze too, and this is a large piece. This is, and I haven't measured this guy yet. I had a lot of smaller pieces before, but these guys are all larger ones that I picked up from this vendor. It's about 10 inches by 5 inches. So yeah, they're larger. $25, and here's the bottom. I love the shine on it, and even though it's greenish, and greenish is not my color at all, but the way this green is, the nice dark green, and different shades. I actually like that. And look at that face again. It's always the faces that are so cool and shiny. And I like ducks. I got a lot of pictures, duck pictures. In fact, I picked up a couple duck pictures um, at an auction just the other day that are sitting there. I'm trying to figure out if I should hang them on my own wall or if I should sell them, but I'll probably bring them on Saturday, and if they don't sell, then I'll hang them on my own wall. Uh, yeah, that Blue Mountain is I got a cat, well, I call him a tiger, but it could be a lioness too. It's hard to tell because there's no stripes, because they're all have this glaze, this Blue Mountain glaze. And there are a couple of swans coming in later in the show. So we're going to move on from the duck, and we are going to put her back over there. Let's see what else we got. We also have, we have the, whoops. I'm hiding everything strategically so that I don't see it when I need it, because I have so many large pieces that I'm just... There is a whole planter, which is also green, kind of drip glaze looking, which is a real nice piece. And this is the green season. You can put something red in there, and it looks like red and green for the holidays. This guy, we are starting at $7. And that's the Hull, Hull. There we go. There's the... this was there before. There was apparently a price sticker on there. Again, I only didn't have time to clean everything thoroughly. I did clean these items, but not but the sticker residue I wasn't able to get. I just didn't have time. If you would like me to, I can do that before I ship it, but it's not in any way, shape, or form that I can tell damaged. Just a nice piece. The glaze looks similar to the Blue Mountain. I mean, it's darker, but it's shiny, and it's got the two-tone going, so it kind of reminds me of it a little bit. And it is, let's see, size. Hey, no, Kim, remember, there are other mods on this channel. No, but you're right, though. Bree is amazingly on top of things. I could never be that organized. I just couldn't. So this is about 8.5 by 4.5. Roughly 8.5 by 4.5. And it's shiny. I just love my shiny. It is a beautiful piece. And yeah, this is all... There's no chips. Sorry, you're not getting any chips. You're gonna get your own chips. But you can put chips in there. Except for Kim. Kim would put salsa in there. Yeah. So anyone interested in the whole Hull planter? If not, we will move on. That's a beautiful piece, though. Even though I don't like green, I do like this darker green. That's always nice. So what else do we have? We have a set of 4 Wade Whimsies, little figurines, and of course I forgot to bring my little turntable in. That's still over next door from when I had my Whatnot sale 2 months ago. So I have 4, and we're starting these at $10. 4 Whimsies. There's a duck. This one looks like a rhino of some sort. And then there's a fishy. Fishy. And then there is the lemur. Is that a lemur? One of those zoo animals that I know I've seen at the zoo, but never in real life. I've seen ducks in real, and fish. No rhinos. So, 4 of these guys, and they're completely random order. They're not in order by sea animals or land animals or zoo animals. They're I picked up a whole bunch of those last weekend, and I started sorting out the duplicates first. Thanks, Kim. See you later. So, anyone interested in whimsies? 4 totally cool whimsies for $10. $10 for a set of 4. Not a choice, but the whole set. Oh, that's too bad you already have them. Oh, someone else can start the whimsy collection. Yeah, and there's Murder coming home. Galen, I got you down. Thank you very much, Galen. $10. 10. I'm going to go ahead and start counting these guys down now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Now, if you want to see the other ones in the coming weeks, I will be having those out. I'm not sure if I should put them in a certain order or if I should just try and offer them as a whole set. So let me know what you think. And there's the bid end. Thank you very much. And good morning, Galen. Appreciate it. I already got a box for you. Let me know if you're going to make it Saturday, then I'll bring it Saturday. And then we have the Blue Mountain Swans that I promised you. And these are 2. It's a set of 2. And we're starting these at $30 for both. That's a parent swan and a baby swan. And there's the bottoms. This one has the Blue Mountain mark. The sticker fell off. And this one has the mark and no sticker. And of course I didn't measure those guys yet. So let's see. Now this guy is roughly 7 by roughly 6 inches. And that's the parent swan. That's the bigger one. Roughly 7 by 6. And there's the baby. They're so beautiful. I love these things. It's about roughly 5 by roughly 4.5. And I got Rory for 30. Thank you very much. Roughly 4.5 and roughly 5.5. So they're pretty big. And they are. I'm trying not to drop them here. That's the downside of having 2 hands. Plus, I've got a little bit of a one of those tendonitis things going. So my left hand is not as movable as it normally is. Gotta be careful with my thumb. Certain movements are. So we're gonna go ahead and start these guys down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That Blue Mountain is my new favorite pottery. I found one by accident somewhere, and I've started collecting them, kind of, sort of. That was just because I love the way it's made. I love the shine, the shininess, and the way they glazed it. It's just beautiful. So there's the bid end. Thank you very much, Rory. I appreciate it. And what's next? Small art glass piece. Oh, yeah, I have a little art glass piece. I actually picked it up from a live sale a while ago, and I've had it in my china cabinet, but it's kind of smallish. But it is absolutely beautiful design. I don't know how they made that. It's not as heavy as your regular paperweight. It's smaller, and it'll cost less to ship. There's that, and it is signed too. So it's kind of I don't know how you would describe that. It's like a spiral. I don't know. And here's the signature. Whoops, this way. I believe it says Engbretson, but I can't even show it to you. Looks like it says Engbretson. There is the thing. You know what? It's It's not letting me show the signature. Yeah. It's right up here is the signature. Steve. Nope. I am sorry, it's not letting me show the signature. Let me try this. Maybe if I outsmart this thing. No. Nope. Not doing it. So we're starting this guy at $12. $12. And I paid a lot more for it, believe me. It's a beautiful piece, though. It's bluish, whitish. Whoops, let's stay in the picture here. It is about 2 inches by roughly 1.5 inches. So yeah, it's small. But it's glass, it's handmade, and it's signed. Signed by Engbretson. Now I don't know if that's Scandinavian or if it's American, an American Engbretson. I'm trying to find that thing. There you go. There you go. There's the signature. Now you can see it a little bit with the reflection of my overhang there, my front porch, my back porch. So I figured I throw that out there because I got so many large, heavy, and more pricey pieces today. I throw that out there because the shipping would be cheap. James Engbretson. There you go. Thank you. Huh. You're the bomb, Michelle. You figured that out. Thank you. So I just love the design on this thing. I don't know. I fell in love with the looks of it, and then I had my china cabinet for so long, and I'm like, it's so small I can't really see it. But if I put it out on the table somewhere, the cats are gonna play with it or knock it down and break it or something. I got Galen for that. Thank you very much, Galen. Galen for $12 on that beauty. And that cuts out the shipping too. Let's go ahead and count this guy down then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. There we go. That's going on your pilot, looks like. Oops. Yep. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And what's next? Ooh, we're already on page 2. We're moving fast today. Oh, I do have a set of, and that is more the ephemera department. These are postcards from France. Langeais. It's a castle in France, and I don't know how old they are, but the font looks like the 1930s. Text are in English and French. That was a tourist piece back then, a souvenir piece. And there's the Gapgon tours. I can't even read that. Now there are 20 postcards in here. We're starting this guy at $15. There are 20 postcards, and I'm not gonna open it all the way because I don't want to mess it up. It's a castle. That's the castle in the Loire region in France. Now there's the back of the postcards. You can tell that's the old design. And there are the pictures. That's the castle. And the postcards are all from the castle of the castle and the area around it. They're just gorgeous. I mean, in such good shape. And there's one of the ladies, I guess, who lived at that castle or ruled at that castle, Anne de Bretagne. Anne de Bretagne. So it's in the Bretagne. Well, the Loire is a river down there in that area. There's, whoops, trying to show this. I'm having a, okay, Dusty Moose, 15, thank you very much. And it's just amazing because it looks like it's complete. Nobody took any of these cards out, and they're in such good shape, and they are so old. I mean, like 90 years, possibly. Because I'm pretty sure it's from the 1930s, but of course I don't know that for a fact. But so let's go ahead and count this down, and just the front cover. I love this. I love this design. I would totally hang this on the wall. Frame it just like this and hang it on the wall. It's too nice to take it apart because it's so old. Or I would take it apart and make one big picture frame full with the pictures and the front and back cover. Hello, Linda. Good morning. Let's count this down for Michelle or whoever else wants it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And yes, Georgia, I see your note about the pink glass bowl. Let's see. Thank you very much, Michelle, and thank you very much, Georgia. That pink glass bowl was $15. You got that? Thank you very much, Georgia. Wonderful. Cool. That was easy enough. There'll be a recap later too, but at the recap you're gonna have to fight everybody who missed the beginning. So I'm glad you chimed in now. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, this one is another one of those totally cool pieces I got last weekend from that new lady I met. And that is, I don't know what it is. It seems too not dainty enough to be porcelain, but it's stoneware of some sort. And there's a bottom. It's not signed or anything. I found a gazillion of these style baskets, but I couldn't find this particular one, so I don't know who made it. And we're starting this guy at $15. It's a nice big one. It's got flowers on there. And the blue and gold looks so nice. And it's in real good shape. There's the inside. And again, there's nothing on the bottom. It's not signed, so I don't know who made it. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. Hey, Nancy, good morning, and thank you very much. Throwing out the first number. I appreciate that. So this guy is, and he is about 9 inches tall, roughly 9 inches tall and 7.5 inches across. So it's a big piece. Maybe not the colors that everybody would like for the Christmas holidays, but it's definitely a nice piece you can use as a planter. You can put your cashews in there or your M&Ms. Imagine a lot of M&Ms would fit in there, and they are so colorful. They may, they would go with the colors. Yes, Bonnie, I did. I got really lucky. That's what most of the stuff is the items I picked up last week at the antique market or / flea market. So I gotta go back and get some more, but I also have more left to do a haul video because I know you guys like the haul videos, and I need to get into doing more videos again because my YouTube channel is moving down quickly, and I gotta figure out the whole monetization thing too. They sent me an email that I was suspended for some reason, and I was never even signed up. So there's something odd there. How can they suspend me if I'm not signed up? I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. So let's go ahead and count this guy down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Not too heavy. It's a little bit heavier, but not too heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hey, Antique Agenda. Good morning, Heather. How are you today? There was that. And we can put this away somewhere if we can find a spot for it. There we go. Cool. So okay, I got Nancy for that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, and we have more ephemera type things. We have a set of vintage playing cards, and they are complete. I did check them. Yeah, that's true. They do send out scams. No, these are totally cool vintage playing cards made in the USA, Racine, Wisconsin. And they are complete. They've been used, but they come with this nice case too. I love this case. We're starting this at $10. $10, and thank you very much, Bree, for all your work. I do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you Saturday. Well, let me show you the backs of these cards. Whoops. So there are two different, kind of look like rural scenes, settings. The one is framed in pink, the other one is framed in blue. And then there is an extra joker. I've never even heard of an extra joker. You and me, said Queenie this morning at breakfast. I used to think that the Duchess was just too smart and modish, but no more. You should have seen the scuffed up dog-eared cards she used at her party yesterday. Someone ought to tell her the poor dear, and the loveliest decks, so inexpensive these days. Okay. Oh. So that was the extra joker. I love these cards. I use actually playing cards for the stuff at my booth or at my bookcase at the mall. I cut them in half and then put a sticker on with the description and the price and all that. But these I wouldn't want to destroy. I would want to cut up. The modern ones, yeah, but not the old ones. These are really nice. Totally cool. Those jokers. So $10 for the set with the totally cool case. Now the case itself It's in such good shape, and it's lined. The lining is in excellent shape. Let me see if I could probably just take these out. So it's green on the bottom, like green. It's not felt, it's plasticky material. And then there is a divider. So $10 for the set. It's a real nice set. And this is the winter time. We don't go outside. We don't have barbecues. We sit in the house. So what can you do in the house? You play cards. Get the family together. Play some bridge or canasta. This is a double set, so that works. Yes, great Christmas gift for a card player. And they are number 1866 Meadowmere. I don't know what that means, and they're not dated. But they are from Racine, Wisconsin. They're not made in China. But if no one is interested, that's okay. We'll just, yeah, unless you live in Arizona. Hey, Kathy, good morning, by the way. Believe you me, I live in Arizona and I'm freezing. I'm staying in. Actually, during the day, it's warmer outside than inside. That's when I open all the doors and let the warm air come in. But then at night, Zoltan and Grace both hang out under the blanket. But I also don't turn on my heater usually. So, December 15th, mark your calendars. Bree will be selling with Picasso Cat. Awesome. You're getting around, Bree. You can always come back on my channel too. We'll have to find a new mod, but that's okay. Just let me know. So, what else do we have? I do have so much stuff today. I actually have more than I have a wall thingy that looks very mid-century modern. Now, I don't know how old it really is. It could be newer, but I found out, and it's large. I have no clue how I would ship it. I think it may not even fit in my transmission box, but I may have to make a box for it, or someone from Arizona may want to pick it up where I don't have to ship it at all. It's huge. And we are starting this at $15. I would hang it on my wall if I had room for it, but I get all these pictures back there. Hey Jane, good morning. Look, Tiger's in jail. Oh, Tiger's behind bars. No, let me out. Let me out. This looks very Starburst. Sunburst. Yeah, Starburst like. Sunburst, Starburst. Well, either way. Right, sun. It's the sun, not the stars. And there's Bree. That means I'll be doing my own bit end. That's fine. Whoops. Of course, Bree is going to help me on Saturday, so I don't have to worry about shipping it. That would be awesome. Now let's see, how big is, I can't even, let me see. Try and get the measurement here. This guy is, I just love this thing. This guy is about 23 inches. 23 inches diameter. It is huge. So let's go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bit end. There we go. I'll bring that along with your lamp on Saturday. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate it. Now, cool. Now, what do I do with this guy? I don't even know where to put him now. I don't know why he's a guy. Probably because he's so big. So, let's see. You stay. You stay right there until we get done. Cool. Right? MCM, yeah, that's what I keep surfing for too. And please remember the thumbs, the thumbs and either way, and the subs and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead while we edit. Me as well. So what else? What's next? We do have more blankets. I had those last week and I got a couple more. And these are the crocheted blankets, the little smaller ones, which I use as tablecloth. And they're purple. No, they look more bluish on the screen right now to me, but they're actually, this one is a nice dark purple and a grayish color. Grayish bluish color. There's one. And the other one has the lavender color. That is really nice too. It's got the lavender and the purple. So now these are roughly, and they're a choice, $8 a piece, choice. They're roughly 22 by 35 inches. Roughly 22 by 35. And they are, I believe, handmade. So I did find these at an independent thrift store a couple years ago, and I've had them since. But time for them to move on. Time for them to move on. And they're smaller, so they're nice lap blankets if you want to just something on over your lap, or like I said, I use them as tablecloth. I also use those kind as Galen. Thank you very much. Got you down for 8. I also use them for at the what you call them in the bathroom for the what are these things called in front of your bathtub when you step out of the shower to keep you from sliding? Mats, floor mat, bath mats. So let's go ahead and count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bath mat. Yes. That's what I was thinking. Thank you. 1. Oh, look. Bit end. I'm hiding behind the blanket. Yeah, Eileen, you're getting the whole collection here. You already got the ones from last week. Nice. Which one would you like? I know last week you wanted both, but this week you don't have to take both. You can choose the, how do we call this? We call this purple gray, and we call the other one purple lavender. There we go. Purple gray or purple lavender. And thank you very much. And while Gillian gets a chance to answer this, since we are lagging, we all know purple gray or purple lavender. Just let me know and I'll make a note. In the meantime, what else do we have? Or I bring them both and you can look at them and see which one you like better. We do have this interesting piece. Both. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We do have this totally cool amber colored candle holder. Now this is the weirdest candle holder I've ever seen, and I have no clue who made it. No, there's the big candle goes in the middle, and then you get 5 small holes on the sides for 5 smaller candles. So that's a total of 6 candles. And it's kind of a hobnailish amber colored thing. And it is, did I measure that yet? I don't know, I may have, but I can't see that right now. I'll measure it again. It is roughly 6.5 by 3.5 inches. And I know I had it on before, but I don't know if I described it properly. Because the whole candle holder thing, that is just so odd. And I've never seen one of those before or after. Yeah, not purple, Kaz. I know. If it was purple, believe me, it would be on my shelf. And it would stay on my shelf. But I was told amber is a fall color, so I'm waiting for fall to show this. Oh yeah, price. We are starting this guy at $6. We're starting this at $6. $6, which is probably less than I paid for it, but it's just such a beautiful piece. I have faith that you all are interested in this, or someone is interested in this. $6 for this totally cool amber colored candle holder. Rory was 7 and Bonnie was 6. Cool. Thank you very much. So we got Rory at 7. It is a beautiful piece. Even though it's not purple, it is a beautiful piece. Okay, and Bonnie at 8. I think it's a Fenton. Oh. Well, it says patent number 3547569. So it does have a patent. But it doesn't say anything about a maker. On the bottom there. There's the patent. This is a beautiful piece, though. And we are at 13 with Bonnie. Thank you very much. Colonial Amber. There you go, Becky. So it is Fenton. Nice. Oh, I'm so glad I have people who know their stuff, because I really don't. I just go with the flow. But it is a beautiful piece. And yeah, it does have the Fenton vibe. That's for sure. Yep. Becky knows her stuff. And thank you for stopping in, Becky. I appreciate that. I know I haven't been watching any sales lately because I just can't sit on my hands. And I got a mortgage to pay. I gotta stop the fun buying and get more into the business buying, which I've been doing and doing pretty well lately. I found some real cool stuff at the last couple of markets. So this year the markets are doing good on me. So let's go ahead and you know what? We're gonna start counting this down, aren't we? I can't even click as fast as you guys are throwing out numbers. Oh yeah, thank you very much. So let's go ahead and count this down. We've got Rory at 27. Thank you very much, Bonnie, for letting me know you're out. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, that's a candle bowl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Bonnie. No, it's a candle bowl. I just think it's so cool to have the candles in there. Now, I don't know if you were actually using it for candles and had regular candles, if the outside candles wouldn't kind of like melt the inside candle quicker. But yeah, it can be used like a frog. There you go. There we go. There's the bid end, and it's going to Rory for 27. Thank you very much, everybody, for your interest in this piece. And thank you, Rory, for having the most interest. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Now, what's next? Ooh, Christmas. We're coming up on Christmas because I found my box with Christmas stuff while I was going through my storage yesterday. I have a smoker made in Germany which comes in the original box. And it has the original smoker thingy in there too. But now here's the little guy. It's a wooden smoker. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's got a heart and smoking his pipe, and it's got his by the company Ulbricht, made of wood. There's the bottom, and he opens up like this, and then you put the smoky things in there. And the smoky things are still in here too, the originals. Right here, the little triangle things. And they have a nice smell. We're starting this guy at $15. $15 for the German smoker wooden, well, German wooden smoker. Ich hab dich lieb. I love you. But more in the friends or parents sense than the romantic sense. And here's the back. I mean, look at the design on the legs. I love the riffles on his legs. He's got his he's got his mouth wide open, and his pipe isn't falling out. Okay, Michelle, got you down for 15. Thank you very much. Yeah, those are really cool. And this guy is brand new in the box. Now, I don't know how old he is when he was made, but he's brand new. He's still got the little card with the advertisement. And the box is in really good shape, too. So you get the box with him. And you get the actual, and like a Joan. Hi, Joan. Good morning. Got Joan down for 18. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and start. Yeah, he is beautiful. I mean, he probably could use a little, well, there you go. I was going to say a little haircut, but then, nah, he needs his hair. Just a little comb over and he's good. And we got Michelle at, and Joan at 22. Thank you very much. Yeah, he is. I got lucky on him. I bought him. I picked him up in a box of Christmas things at a whatchamacallit, at an estate sale. I think it was actually on the picker's table. And it was a box with some ornaments that I'm going to have in here too, and some other smaller items. Hey, Chicago lady. How are you today, Jeannie? So we're at 22. Wonderful. Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and start counting him down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end for this totally cool German smoker with the smoky sticks thingies. I don't even know what they're called. Oh man, I see Joan right behind the bid end. Bree, what do you see? I see Dusty Moose at 25 right before the bid end. Do you agree with me, Bree? My trusty moderator? Thank you very much. Sorry, Joan. You were just a second too late. It is what it is. So, Michelle, you're lucky. And you got it for 25. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate your interest. Okay, then I have the set of, whoop, where'd they go? 3 of these little gourd ornaments. And they are handmade, hand painted, and signed. There you go, CF97. We're gonna start these guys at $10. Hey, Becky, you're here. Good morning, other Becky. Will the real Becky please stand up? And then there is now the boxing gloves. Oh no, not boxing gloves. Probably the pot holder gloves. I was gonna say, why boxing gloves for Christmas? But then, when the kids don't get what they want, they probably pull out those boxing gloves under the Christmas tree. I wanted that car, not that. Yeah. And then there's the goose. And these start at $10. And you can hear them. They have the gourd sound. And they're just cool. They're nice to hang up. You can hang them like this, or you can spread them out. You can put them on your Christmas tree or you can just hang them around the house. They're nice and small. And I got, hey Martha, good morning. And I got Joan for 10. Joan for 10. Thank you very much. Those are cool. I like them. I found them at a sale a couple years ago, and then I forgot to sell them. Oh, that was funny. It's like, I get these seasonal items, and then I forget that I have them, and then some are boxed up, and then by the time I remember them, the season's over. And then there are all these assemblages that everybody's making. I've been wanting to make those for 2 years because I see other people make them, and you know what? I buy all this stuff up to make an assemblage, and I forget about it. And then people are starting to sell them in November, December, and I'm like, oh crap, I was going to do that too. I have all the stuff for them, but I forgot. I'm so disorganized. Maybe next year I can be more organized, huh? Well, anywho, let's count these down. 10, 9, 8, and they're all signed. 7, 6, 5, 4. Well, I don't see that guy's signature. Actually, all but one are signed, which means 2. 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They forgot their signature on the duck. But they do look like they were made by the same person. And thank you very much. You got him, Joan. Appreciate that. Thank you. Now, what's next? I still have those horses waiting in case anyone is interested. However, while I still have you all here, what do you think I should do next Thursday? Should I take the day off, or should I still hold the regular meeting on Thursday morning? I know a lot of you have family and do the Thanksgiving thing and will be busy cooking. Would you be interested in coming and watching YouTube, or are you busy with your folks that day? That's the question. I know a lot of people don't have their folks around and do have time to watch YouTube all day. Well, I watch football myself. So yeah, let me go ahead. Let me know, or you can also email me if you feel like it. Should I do a sale or should I not do a sale? I was thinking of taking the day off, but if you all are interested in showing up, then I will be here. So what else do we have? I have the ornaments, and I moved one of these boxes and already put them out of the one thing that they don't hold up inside their I don't care either way, Georgia. I don't have family. I don't cook. I don't need to spend the day doing nothing. I can. No, these are German ornaments, Rödenthaler, made in Germany. And we are selling these at $10, or rehoming them for a small fee of $10 each. I have 2 boxes, so that will be a choice. And they're both the same. They're both exactly the same. They have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 ornaments. So that's less than $1 per ornament. 15 ornaments. No, they are kind of whatchamacallit, dainty. So I will probably put some stuff inside the box to stuff them with so that they don't break or fall. Like, I just lifted them up once and they fell out. And they all got out of shape here, and here are the ornaments. They are shiny again, shiny, shiny. And then there's the darkish red ones. They're different sizes. And then there is the gold one. Okay, so I'll be here on Thanksgiving. You all interested in me showing up and keeping you busy, keeping you company? I appreciate that. So there are 15 ornaments, different sizes. There's 2 of this shape. The rest of them are round. There's 1 gold. The rest of them are red or red and gold. So $10 per box. If anyone is interested, $10 per box for the German ornaments. Whoops. There's 1 missing. Okay, so it seems like I have 1 missing here. I could have sworn they were all there. Let's see. Okay, so 1 is missing in this box. So that box will be $1 cheaper, $1 less. If anyone is interested, I don't know if they're vintage. They could be, they could not be. It looks like they've had them for a while. They were made in Germany, so they were made most likely after 1989 or 1990, which would still be vintage. So I'm thinking possibly vintage. I would think maybe 1990s. So we got 15 and 14 respectively. So the box that only has 14 will be discounted by $1. But we're gonna start these at $10. If anyone is interested. But if not, we're gonna move on. So we're gonna go ahead and whoops, now I gotta figure out how to close them up again. Oh, there we go. So there. There it is. There's the box. There's box 1 and here's box 2. And see, this one is a little different. This one has more gold. This one has more gold than the other one. I'm thinking they probably used them both and just put them back in different boxes. If you're interested in certain colors, I'd probably just split them up more evenly. But if no one's interested, that's fine. We'll move on. That is perfectly fine. I do have more of these cookie tins. No, they're not heavy at all. They're very light. It's a very light box. Well, very light. I mean, they're light. They're not heavy. Of course, there's the plastic wrapping, and then I'm gonna have some packaging inside, some wrapping inside if I ship it. But we have more cookie tins. Let's move on from Christmas and go back to cookies. Well, that's kind of Christmas too, but to me, cookies are all year round. No, the sale's only on Saturday. They have it every 3rd Saturday of the month at that mall, and the other mall tries to have it every 2nd Saturday of the month. So last year they did have, I think on this year even they have one day where they have both have the sale on the same day. Which is a customer, I like that because I can go to both of them in one day. I don't have to drive out there twice. But normally I try to have them on different weekends, back to back weekends, so that especially the vendors can hit both markets and the customers can do. And it's supposed to go till 2, 7 till 2. So we have another set of cookie tins, the German advertising columns, or Litfaßsäulen, which have totally cool old advertisement pictures on there. And we're starting these at $10. Actually, no, I think we're starting those at $9. Let's go back to $9. I think the ones last year I had at $9. Look, there's cars, nice old cars, and there's a bottle of champagne and someone's climbing up on. Why are they climbing up on a bottle of champagne? I have no idea. And there's Lebkuchen, which is what was in there. Those gingerbread type cookies, the German Lebkuchen. So there's one. There's the inside. They're real nice for display. I use them for like tea, if I have tea and tea bags, or chocolates around the holidays when I do have chocolates, which I really shouldn't be eating because I really need to lose weight, but that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. So they are about 10.5 inches tall. There's one. This is the gold one, and they're similar colors too. And there's the other one. This one has different advertising. They all have different advertisements. Old advertisements that they had back in the day. And we started. And there's the KTM motorcycle. I like those. I had the little mopeds that from KTM back in the day. There's a Swan something. There's a chocolate advertisement from Swiss Chocolate. Those are really nice to have in the kitchen. You can put chocolates in there, you can put tea in there, tea bags, or you can just display them. I don't know if you would want to make them in a planter, but you could even try that. So there are those two, $9 each. Yeah, they had cookies in there to begin with. Of course, all the cookies are gone now. I think they're on year 15 now, or is it year 12? 12 or 15, one of the two. When they first started, I tried to collect them every year. The second year I didn't buy because I didn't have the money for them. But then I quit doing it because now they're so outrageously expensive. It's ridiculous, especially with the shipping. You pay like 40, $50 for a little tin that has 10 cookies in it. And it's well, I don't bake, so I really wouldn't be able to fill them with cookies. I would actually have to organize my kitchen and figure out how to bake cookies. And then I couldn't be selling them for $9 either. It'd probably take me all day to bake enough cookies to fill these things. Oh, so, but no one is interested. That's okay. We'll just put them to the side till next time. So, what else do we have? Well, we still have the horsies, the brass horsies, which I'm not in a hurry to sell, but if anyone is interested in these guys, it would have to be an offer of $50. They're big, they're heavy, they're tall, they're beautiful. $50 for the brass horses, if anyone is interested. And if not, they're gonna be staying on my shelf for a little bit longer because I love them. They're absolutely beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. And they're heavy. So if I have to ship them, keep that in mind. But they're worth it. They are worth it. They are just stunning. Let's see. Let me go ahead and see if I can measure those guys. They are about 15 inches tall. They're about 15 inches tall. And I don't have my little whiteboard either. That's somewhere in the other room too still, because that really would have helped to see them better without the background distractions. But yeah, those are beautiful. And there's and on the back they have some kind of felt thing is on the bottom here. Yeah, they look a little similar to the statues in Snotsdale. No, I don't know the artist, and I don't see a signature on here. But man, they're shiny, shiny, shiny. And here's the bottom. And I don't know if it has a signature anywhere that I just didn't see it, but I did not see a signature. But it's just beautiful. They're just beautiful. I've had them sitting on my shelf there for a while, and I just really love them. But I know I can, I probably list them on Cherish. Cherish has that kind of stuff. And then it'll be $150 or more. But that's okay. Yeah, maybe under the felt, and I'm not gonna mess with that and take off the felt. So, so, anyways, it was. I just wanted to give you the chance to see them. They're so pretty. I did not specifically buy them for resale. If all else fails, I can always take them to Berlin and give them as gifts. But I don't think I would be able to take them all the way to Berlin because that would completely take up my luggage allowance. Uh, but that's okay, I'm gonna keep them for a while. I love these guys. They're beautiful. I'm gonna just keep them here, and I'm gonna clean off my shelves a little bit more. I still have a bunch of stuff in my own shelves that need to be rehomed, and I'll find a nice spot for them. I had them behind me on my whatchamacallit, um, I forgot the little piece of furniture I have that's made for the old records and the phonograph on top that I have. I had them sitting on there for a while, but then I moved my turntable over there, which is what I was going to do with this in the first place, and now I don't know where to put them anymore. I just gotta find a new spot for them after I get my house cleaned out. Hi, Mike. Are you okay back there? Oh. You had a long night, didn't you? He always has a long night outside. And then he comes in and sleeps the day away. Those are kitties. Oh, I do have a picture that I don't even have in my catalog for today, but I pulled that out yesterday. If anyone is interested to put someone else's family portrait in their house. I was thinking of doing it, getting these guys framed and say, oh look, there's my great 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 grandfather and my great 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 grandmother and my great 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 oh, those guys. Okay. There's the address of the photographer. Scott, C.S. Scott in Stratford, Illinois? And that's, I don't know, it's got some number on the back that someone else wrote on there. But that's a beautiful picture. In case anyone's interested in old photographs, I have some more. This one I would let go for $10. It's in real good shape. It's in real good shape, and it's a real nice and big. It is. Rory, you want to do the horses for 50? We'll do that. I'm gonna miss them. Let me see how much I can do. Instant ancestors. There we go. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Rory. I appreciate that. I'll get them packed up and see about the shipping. What I can do with the shipping, since they are heavy. If that turns out to be too much, then I wouldn't blame you. But we'll talk. Okay, that's 12 by 10 on the photo. 12 by 10. 12 inches by 10, so that's a foot. That's a $10 foot long. Oh, cool. Thank you, Rory. I appreciate that very much. I know those horses are going to find a good home there. They're beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and count that picture down for Michelle. Thank you much. It's in such good shape. You don't see these old pictures in such good shape a lot nowadays. And in the size too. I mean, that is just a little bit of a scratch right there, but that's normal. You can hardly see that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. Yeah, and I did pay up for those horses too. So even though I did get a good deal, but I didn't get that good a deal. So, but I mean, they're the real deal. They are, and they're large. So, yeah. And this one looks like it goes to Michelle. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And that was really it. That was really the end. Cool. And it's been a while. I've blabbered a lot today. I spent more time than usual. Oh yes, the recap. You're right. I'm still writing down stuff here. But we actually don't have that much to recap. We're doing really well today. I do appreciate all your support, folks, and I appreciate you helping me out with my sales. And Tina, right on time for the recap. How are you today? So do I still have the Fenton Bell? I think I still have the Fenton Bell. I don't have a mark here, unless I forgot to write it down. But I did have that Fenton Bell for $15. Fenton Bell for $15. Let's see, and it is signed. Oh, the Ohio Lions. That was the Ohio Lions, 1992. Whoops, where is it now? Where are these Ohio Lions? Here they are. I keep doing it upside down. Ohio Lions, 1992. Yeah, that whole work life. It takes so much time away from the fun life. $15 for the totally cool Fenton Bell with the Ohio Lions, 1992. Then we had the Blue Mountain Duck is still available. The Blue Mountain Duck was $25 because it's a beautiful piece, but it's a large piece. Yeah, that's a horsey too. That's artisan made, handmade that I found at a antique and a craft fair in Tempe. The Tempe Craft Fair, that's in November, I think, usually. October or November. They already had this year, so it was not that long ago. No, you got the bowl, Georgia. I got you down for the bowl. Why would I be annoyed? I'm glad that you found something you like, because I know you're giving all these items such a nice home. And yes, I do have you down for that bowl, for that um pink silver bowl. Okay, so that duck has got to go for $25, and it's a large one. It's the large. The smaller ones are cheaper. I know that. I have some of the smaller ones, but these large ones are not that easy to find. I love the Blue Mountain stuff. And yes, I think we still had the Hall Planter, didn't we? Yes, the Hall Planter, which was similar, which was similar to the duck in the colors. And that's the Hull HULL. There's the Hull USA F42. $7 for that. That's a beautiful piece too. $7. Yeah, that duck is Blue Mountain. That's a Blue Mountain duck. This one is different green, but I still think they're similar probably because of the shiny. Now I got the fly. Flies should be dead by now. In fact, I just found 2 dead flies yesterday. $7 for the Hull Planter. No takers, that's fine. And here's that duck again, in case you were wondering. Yes, this is Blue Mountain. Yes, the inside, and does have a little sticker residue that I haven't been able to clean off because I just haven't had time. But that's not damaged. It's just some old sticker was on there, and it didn't come off obviously all the way. It's had that before. Roxanne for Hall, got you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Roxanne, and thank you, Bree, for. Okay. And do I have your information, Roxanne? I'm not sure. And this one is Roxanne without E. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Oh boy. I'm gonna miss those horses. Oh, and I still have those totally cool playing cards. For those of you who don't know what to do Thanksgiving, who don't want to watch the games or the parades, you can, well, maybe not this Thanksgiving. They won't get there on time, but, oh yeah, it may get there. That's next week. Duh. $10 for this totally cool set of playing cards. Thank you, Becky. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I won't see you later, but I'll see you on the tube. $10 for the set. The box alone, it's such a beautiful box. And it's got 2 different backs. Cool. And then we still have the ornaments, but we just had those. Nobody wanted the ornaments, and that's fine. Unless someone decides they want the ornaments after all. German ornaments! I love the colors though. Red is not really my color, but this dark red is really nice. That's such a nice color. And yeah, if you would like me to switch out the colors and make it more even, I can do that too. Since it seems that they randomly put these back in the boxes and didn't put them in the same order. But that dark red is such a beautiful color. So if anyone wants the ornaments, 15 ornaments, $10, German ornaments. Most likely Most likely vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. But they definitely look like after 1990, because they do not look like they were made before the war. And that was it. I thank you, everybody. Thank you all for showing up, and let me know if you want me to do come on next Thursday. Or I'd probably just go ahead and come on at 8 and see if anyone shows up, and if not, then I'll make it a quickie. And if you want to donate to my kitty fund, I tried that whole banner thing for the first time today because I just found that feature. But I really would love to have some support with the kitties if anyone likes to. My neighbors kind of freaked me out last week or so. All of a sudden, there was like this cat food bag sitting in my driveway and it was opened. So I was wondering what was up with that. And I picked it up, I looked at it, everything looked kosher. I didn't find any glass shards or anything in there. Plus you never know, there's people all around here who don't like the cats, I'm sure. And sometimes I did have occasionally, thanks Becky, and thanks for visiting. I did have occasionally a couple neighbors who gave me cat food in the past, so I figured it was one of them. And then my other neighbor called and I talked to them about Saturday, and she was thank you, Joan. And yeah, I can do that too, Rory. Thank you. I appreciate that. I probably forget by then, but but you can always add a tip too, I think, on PayPal. So especially with a tip, then I don't know how it works with the fees. And then I said that, yeah, did you get the cat food? I forgot. I was going to tell you. I put that in your drive. I left it in your driveway. And I was like, thank goodness that was you. And yeah, there wasn't that much left in there by the time I found it. I wonder if the cats got to it because it was open, but it was not knocked over, though. I know they did kind of chew a couple of holes in the bottom, though. So that was really nice. And thank you, everybody. So yeah, that was funny though, because my first thought, of course, knowing people are bad out there, or a lot of people are bad out there, was, oh, is someone trying to poison the cats? No, they weren't. They were really trying to be helpful because yeah, I go through so much cat food now and all the TN. I still gotta catch the mama to TNR. She needs to be neutered badly, or she's gonna have the next litter coming up here 3 months from now. I don't want any more litters. So, oh, Rory, that's awesome. Yeah, when I was in Denver, there was a lot of kitties in the neighborhood that were abandoned. And the vet was right across the street. That was perfect. I just walked over to the vet. Um, but yeah, I was feeding some of the abandoned kitties there too. There was this one orange one. Friend of mine decided to give him the name Red, so I started calling him Red. Him and Bismarck, they were both abandoned in that neighborhood in Denver. And I think I told that story before. When I moved back to Arizona, I gave them both the choice. Red had disappeared when I started packing. He knew something was up. He was not comfortable. And I feel bad for him because he was such a nice guy, and he even tried to come into the house once, but with all the indoor kitties I had, yeah, they were not nice to him. They did not want him in the house. And but I fed them both when I was there, and then when I moved, Bismarck was the one who wanted to come with me because I asked him if he wanted to come. I gave him the choice, and he chose to come, and the rest is history. He's like, what? Leave me alone. I'm sleeping. So, but I still think of Red sometimes. I wonder if he's still alive. I felt so bad for him. He was such a good boy. Just people. They just abandon their cats. Yeah, right, Rory? Yep. That's just, maybe you'll see him someday. If you see him someday, then it's Red, orange tabby, tiger, boy, cat. That's, yeah. Let me know if he's still alive. So, everybody, and now back to the rest of the regular scheduled Thursday program. You all know the deal. You all keep it real, and we will see each other on Thanksgiving without the turkey.